Hi guys, welcome back to class. Welcome to our sewing tutorial for our pencil skirt method 1. Now the first thing I'll be doing is I want to mark out my band length, which is 2 inches. So you're marking it out from the skirt, your already drafted pattern. At the top you just mark 2 inches. If you want your skirt to be 1.5, but I like my skirt to be 2 inches, or even on my trousers I love my band to be 2 inches. So I love 2 inches band. Please, you just follow your curve. You just follow your curve to get the 2 inches round. So I'm cutting it out. Now I'll be cutting out my skirts. This is for the back. This is for the back. Please, you have to label. Here is the center front, side front, up. This is up and this is down. Now this is my front. This is my back. This is the center back, side back. Then this is up, and this is down, and this is up. So now the materials I'll be using to make this skirt, I'll be using this Ankara material, and I'll be using this lining to line it. Then for my padding, I'll be padding my skirt with this stay. This is called an stay. It's called an stay, and it's perfect for whatever you're padding. It's good for padding. Please do not use gum stain when padding your dress or your skirt or your gown, anything you're doing. Do not use gum stain. Use hair stay. This is called hair stay. H-A-R-O. Stay. Hair stay. So I'll cut out my skirt. Then I'll show you. I'll add all my allowances. Even on my band, I'll do everything. I'll do the padding and show you what it looks like. Guys, welcome back. The next thing, I'll finish padding my skirts. Finish padding my skirts, and this is what it looks like. Then for the band, I had to pad one of the sides, because your band we are cutting for the back. We are cutting 4 pieces, and for the front we are cutting 2 pieces for the band. So this is the back piece. I will join them together. I'll start by joining the center back, and I added 1.5 inches to my allowance as my allowance. So I'll be joining my back, my zipper side with 0.5 down all through for my zipper side. For my zipper allowance I added ½ inch. So I'll be joining them together. Now this our pattern that this skirt that we are making it to be very seamless. Like, you won't have to see any joint. We are doing everything will be round sewing for this skirt, and trust me, you will love it. I'll be sharing with you the steps I'm going to use to join them, so stay tuned. And here I'll be reducing my lining by 1.5. My lining will be short by 1.5. Alright guys, I've gone ahead to join the center back with 0.5 inch for both the lining and our main fabric. Now the next thing I will do is Can you see the effect of the butt lift? Can you see the effect of the butt lift? Yeah, this is the effect of the butt lift. This is my center back. This is how it will look. This is the effect of our butt lift. See, it just goes in. So this is how our butt is going to sit in there. Now the next thing I will do is go to my ironing table and open up the seam like this. I will open up the seam and iron it flat. Alright, I finished ironing, pressing it down, like pressing the seams down. This is it. I finished pressing it down. Now the next thing I will do is to go and join the downside of the fabric of my skirt. I'm going to join the downside of the skirt with 0.5 inch, making sure that the center back matches up. Now I'll be using my pin. Okay. So I'm going to join it by 0.5 at the hemline for both front and the back before we move to joining our band. Now after joining I've gone ahead to join and I've pressed it. Yeah, I pressed it open. Now the next thing we will do, I did the same for the back. This is the back piece. The next thing we'll do is to join our skirts. So this is what I'm doing. I'm taking the front piece and joining it on the line we just joined, like our hemline. I'm joining it for both front and the back. Now I'm joining the front to the back, making sure that it sits very well, like the lines do not shift. Then I'll pin it down. This is how you achieve a round sewing. Don't be in a hurry to finish, just finish clean and neat. Now, after this, I've pinned it down here. So I'm going to join it. I'm going to join from the lining, from here, from the waist of the lining. You can come down by 1 inch, since we've not fixed our band. You can come down by 1 inch. From here, you're joining all the way to our fashion fabric, like this. When you do this on this side, you're doing the same thing on this other side. You're doing the same thing on this other side. Now for this side, you know our allowance we used is 1.5. Now, so I have 3 inches extra. Now I don't want my skirt to be very tight, so I'll be using, instead of the 1.5, I'll be using 2 inches. Yeah, there is 1 inch on this side, 1 inch on this side, and I'm using half inch for ease. If after that I still want to add the ½ inch, then I can, but for now I think I don't want it to be very tight on me. So I'm using 1 inch on both sides. After joining, this is what my skirt, I've joined the sides now, but I think I will go back to join the ½ inch back because I want it to really look snatched on me. So I don't want it to be free, like so free. So I will go back to joining my 1.5 that I added as my side allowance. Now this is the effect of our butt lift on it. This is the effect of our butt lift. These are the down the this is where it stops. So I'll go back to adding 1.5. Then after doing that, I'll be joining my band. Now this is for the back. This is for our back band. Now you look for the center back, which is, this is the center back. I'll be joining it to the skirt. Yeah, this is the lining and this is the main fabric. I'll be joining it to the skirt, like so. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be joining it to the skirt. Let me bring the skirt and show you. Now what I'll do is, this is the center back of my band, and I told you to leave like 1 inch at the side while joining. So you'll be joining your band, the center back, you just place it on the center back and you pin it down. So this is what I'll be doing till I get to the end. See, it matches up. I'll do the same thing for this other side. I'm doing the same thing for this other side. So now I'll go to my machine and run it with 0.5 with ½ inch. Then when you turn it back, this is how it will look like. I'll do the same thing for the lining. Now the next thing I'll do is for the front, our front band. I'll do the same thing. Our lining. Now please, you have to look very well, be very careful while joining, so you will not join face down to the top. Now this is the up. That's why I said you should put it down on your paper, on your pattern. I'll just try to notch the center front of my skirt. I've notched the center front of my skirt. And I know this is my center front for my band. So I'll still pin it all the way. I'll be joining the 0.5 and I will let you know when I'm done. After joining my band, this is how I joined it. Now, main fabric, and for our lining, I use the main material to join for the lining for my band. That I want it to be. So this is what it looks like. Now let me give you a little tip. Whenever you make a dress, like what I did, I had to join, since I added 1.5 inches as my side allowance, I joined with 1 inch. I had to take the 1.5 complete. I don't want to use 1 inch again, so I had to take the 1.5 complete. Now for some of us that feel lazy to lose whenever you make any mistake, or you want to lose any of your dress that maybe you don't like the fitting, you want to hold it in, whenever you sew in the allowance you gave, please try to lose the other one you sewed, so it makes your dress or your skirt to balance very well, like it makes it straight inside. Now I've loosed the old line I did, the old sewing, the stitching I did, and I'm leaving the 1.5 complete. Now this is what my skirt looks like. I will turn it inside, then I'll give it a nice press. This is what I will do. I'm trying it in. Now I'll add a slit to this skirt. So I'll just open the back, the center back, and use my hemming gum to hem the slit points that I want. Now the next thing is to join we'll be joining our band on the waist side before turning it out. We'll be joining our band. Yeah. So we'll be joining our band together on the waist, like here, round by 0.5 inch. So I'll be joining it round. You can pin it down before you join, making sure that the sides are lined like this. Do it all round. Then you'll be turning it out from your zipper allowance, the space you get for your zipper allowance. That's where you turn it out from. Now after that, I will give it a nice press and show you what it looks like before we join our sleeve, and show you what it looks like before we join our zipper. So while joining your band at the waist, make sure you leave your zipper allowance of, I added 0.5. Make sure you leave your zipper allowance of 0.5. Then you start joining. So when we add our zipper, we can turn it with it. So you start joining after your zipper allowance. So I'll be joining it straight. When I get to the zip area, I'll leave 0.5 for my zipper allowance. I've finished turning the band at the waist side. Now anytime you're joining a dress, and when you get to your allowance, you have to fold your allowance this way, like the way I just did this one. You have to fold it. I didn't show you guys when I was sewing. You have to fold it in this way. Just fold it in at the tip. It makes it relax very well. And the next thing you will do is you might want to notch your above knee. You might want to notch your above knee, but I'll do that after I finish ironing. Now the next thing I'll do is to turn my skirt from this zipper allowance that I gave. I'll just turn it out to the right side. We are almost done. So yeah, I'll give it a nice press. Now, as you can see, the front of our skirt and the back of our skirt is almost alike. This skirt you can wear even the back or the front, like it's so neat. Now the next thing is I will show you how to turn your zipper with your lining, so everything will be seamless. You won't see any joining. Okay, so after giving the press, then I will bring my zipper and we will join it together. Alright guys, I finished ironing I want to press it. So this is what our skirt looks like at the moment. Now I opened it for my slit. I opened it till 6 inches. Yeah, 6 inches. So this is how it will be. Then I'll use my hemming gun to press it down. Now the next thing we'll do is to fix our zipper. To fix your zipper, this is our zip allowance. Now that 0.5 inch you left, you will be, this is it, this is the lining, and this is the main fabric. You separate them like this. Hope this is clear. You will separate them and place your zipper the length you want to use. So yeah, I think mine is this way. So now you'll be sewing your zipper on your fashion fabric first. The lining, you just separate the lining. Then later I'll show you how to, after this I'll show you how to turn the lining to hide your zipper. But first of all, let me join it to this. I'm going to join this. I've joined the other side. Now I'm going to join this other side. Yeah, I want you to follow this to fix this invisible zipper. I want you to follow the steps. I don't want to just fix it and show you. I want to show you how to fix it. Now I have fixed the one side of the zipper. Now on our fashion fabric, I'll be doing the same thing to the other side before I move to the lining. Okay, I've joined the zipper to my fashion fabric, the main fabric. Now for the lining, after joining, this is how it will look. Let me show you. Okay, this is it. Now the next thing we'll do, let me show you how it looks like. Now this is the lining. It hasn't been joined. I only joined to the main fabric. Now what you do is to open your zip, bring it down. When you do this, what you have to do is to use this other one, the lining, to turn it in. I'm turning it in. You turn it in like this. This is how it will be. Let me show you the inside. Yeah. Then you're going to sew on this exact line that you use to join your zipper. You're going to sew it to touch the lining. You do that down. See? This is it. So I'm going to join it and do the other side. Right? Now I have joined the other side. I've done this other side. This is how it looks like now. You see, inside of it, this is how it looks like. Now I'm going to join this other side. You repeat the same thing, just that this line will not show. It will not show at this other side. What you have to do is to use your hand to touch the teeth of your zip, making sure you don't sew on your zip. So I'll repeat the same thing for this other side. I'm just going to turn it. I'm just going to turn it like this. Now this is it. I'm going to sew it. Now you can turn your zipper, your skirt to the right side, and check if your zip is sitting very well before cutting out the excess. Please, you check if it's sitting very, very well before cutting out your excess. So this is my zip. Let's see. Yeah, sitting very well. And this is how the inside looks like. I've not cut out the excess, so don't know if you see. This is how it looks like inside. I've not cut out the excess, so I will do that. Then I will iron it properly. I'll do that and iron it properly. So this is how it is. And after ironing it, I will close our slits with this hemming gum. And yeah, the class is over. Thank you guys for watching. Bye. See you on the method 2. Yeah, the sewing for the method 2, you already know how to join it. So I will just run it over and show you guys what the outcome looks like. And yeah, this is the final look of our skirt. Now you can join your zipper in an invisible way. You've really learned a lot from this class, I know. You can join your band, everything. You can do your round sewing, your inseam turning, everything hiding inside. So this is as neat as it looks. And yeah, the effect of these butt leaves, hope you can see that it packs your butt up. It gives your butt this kind of shape. Even for a slimmer person, it packs like your butt. It gives you this curve, like it's in a cup or something. Like it gives you the cup where your butt sits. So thank you for watching. I love you.